It's the bald and the beautiful. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood on My Country 96.1.
Cande, we start with Kelsea Ballerini, who announced her Patterns tour for next year. She's got a new album out tomorrow. It is called Patterns. And at her special show that she's performing this coming Tuesday, the 29th at Madison Square Garden, she will be singing the full album in its entirety. Yeah.
That is something. That's going to be a great show.
Yeah, absolutely. So she's got a bunch of dates set for 2025, and the tour is out. This was quick, an ABC News special on Hulu called Liam Payne's Final Days.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. They certainly do act quick on this stuff.
Yeah, a little wrong in my opinion. That's somebody's son and somebody's father and brother and friend, and man, give it some time.
I agree. It's, all for the ratings, all for the dollar. Absolutely. Liam Neeson says he will retire from action movies at the end of next year. He is 72. He says, I don't want a stunt double doing the fighting scenes and a lot of the sequences. He says, I think next year it's time to stop the action films.
I understand. He also said he's no longer going to be dating. He's not looking for anybody. At 72, he's done with that too.
All right, so he's going to kick his feet up and wait for
that's it.
Yeah, a good dramatic role or something. Yeah. Shohei Ohtani, the ball player, of course, he's incredible. He hit the 50-50 ball the other day, like a few weeks ago, where he got his 50th home run along with his 50th stolen base, and he's the first person ever in the 50-50 club. That ball went up for auction and is now the highest sold ball in any sport. It went for $4.39 million.
Wow. You would think he'd keep or get that ball for himself.
No, well, the ball...
That's not how it rolls.
So, I'm sure the Dodgers tried to get it back. I think they actually offered whoever caught it something right then and there, but the person was smart enough to say, I'm going to auction this off and set myself up for life. Thank you very much.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah, very valuable ball. How about this? A new trailer for a new holiday movie on Netflix that comes out November 13th. The trailer's out. It stars Lacey Chabert, and it's called Hot Frosty. It's about a hot snowman that comes to life.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's never been one of my fantasies. I'm going to have to check it out.
All right, I'm assuming it'll be the number one film on Netflix come November 13th. Yes, in other Netflix news, they're putting together a documentary on Jerry Springer that'll air in January.
See, now that's time for it. See, he's been gone a while. Now we have it.
Yeah, I'd be interested in watching that one.
Me too.
Rob Lowe, I don't know if it's a book or an interview, I don't know why it came up, but Rob Lowe says back in the day, early in their career, he and Demi Moore had a brief fling.
Oh, and he's telling now because he wrote this book and this is how he's going to sell copies?
No, I don't know that he came out and said it specifically. Some journalist might have just taken that piece of the book, if there is a book, I don't even know, and just kind of put that out for public consumption. I'm sure he's not going around saying, and by the way, I just assumed all those people from the St. Elmo's Fire kind of era all had relationships with each other. That's in my head. Isn't it in yours?
To a degree, yes, it is.
All right.
Yes.
So it's not really news necessarily, right?
I don't even know why we're talking about it.
Rachel Ray said she had a few bad falls, quote unquote, bad falls recently. She did not elaborate.
That's not good when you start falling down.
Yeah, that's all she said.
Get that checked out.
Your favorite show, Masked Singer, sent home Laverne Cox yesterday.
Let's make this clear.
Yeah.
I hate that show. It is not my favorite show. I think it's the most ridiculous show, and it keeps going and going and going.
You are correct. And finally, I don't know if you remember, I'm a big Seinfeld fan, so I remember this like it was yesterday. there's an episode where when George was working for the New York Yankees, he recommended to them that they switch back to cotton uniforms so the players can breathe a little better.
Right.
And it ended up not going so well because I think it started to rain and the cotton was shrinking right on the players' bodies. But get this. In the Yankees' postseason run, a bunch of the players have gone back to the old, 30, 40-year-old breathable cotton turtlenecks under their uniforms, and they swear by them. They say they can actually breathe and feel better. So how about that?
Oh, see, what goes around comes around.
Yeah. TV tonight, Amazon. Football starts again. Thursday night football. It's Rams, Vikings. Law and Order SVU tonight. Grey's Anatomy. There you have it. Your bald and the beautiful entertainment. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood. And another beautiful day. High, close to about 67. We'll take it for October 24th, a beautiful fall day. Let's hit the roads. My country. 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.